Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wafo TV. It is yet another lesson today, and we are starting with a new topic, simple interest. But today we'll be focused just on one, and this is the principal. What is the principal? Principal is simply the main amount that you put in a bank. So we're going to be looking at how to calculate it. And to do that better, we have our example on the board, and it reads, what sum of money will yield an interest of $25,000 for 4 years at 5%. This simply means we are going to start from what we know. And starting from what we know is we identify the information given in this question. From there, we can easily calculate the principal. So let's go ahead and solve this out. The first thing they have given is the interest. So we can identify the interest as simple interest, which is $25,000. The next thing they've given is the time, the duration, which is 4 years. And we've been given the rate. Rate is given as a percentage. So this is the rate here, R, as 5%. Therefore, principal P will be equal to, what is the rule? The rule is simple interest times 100. All this on the time times the rate, and we have all this here, so we substitute. This is equal to, what's the simple interest? $25,000. We multiply this by 100 and express this over the time, which is 4 years, times the rate, which is 5%. Here we simply simplify, and 5 can divide itself one time. 5 can divide 25 5 times, and these 3 zeros will follow. 4 into itself one time, and 4 can divide 125 times. So we multiply across, and this will give us 5,000 times 25, or just say 25 times 5 is going to give us 125, and the zeros will follow. And your answer is in dollars. So this is our final answer. The amount that we should invest to be able to have this interest within this period of time at this rate should be $125,000. Now we're going to solve another example for better understanding. Let's follow up. Here is our second example, and it says, what principal will yield $2,400 in 8 years at 2.5% or 2.5%. Sometimes they can give you in decimal, sometimes they can give in fractions. The first thing is to identify what is given, and we start by identifying the first thing that they've given us here is the simple interest, the gain, simple interest, which is $2,400. They've given us the time, which is 8 years, and they've given us the rate. The rate is here, which is 2.5%, which is the same as 5/2%. The reason why we convert this is to help us when we get into substituting, because when you have a mixed fraction, it will be difficult to simplify. So here we state the rule. The rule says principal is equal to simple interest times 100 divided by time times rate. And here we substitute. What's the simple interest? 2,400. We multiply this by 100 and divide by the time. Time here is 8 years multiplied by the rate, and the rate is 5/2. Now we have 5/2, which is below this line. It means we are dividing by a fraction, and for that reason we can invert, we can multiply and invert this fraction. That is, here instead of 5/2, you multiply here and invert. So 2 comes up and 5 remains below. I hope we've understood here. You simply just multiply and invert the fraction. Instead of 5/2, it becomes 2/5. So we can simplify at this level. 5 here, 1 time, and 5 can go into 120 times. 8 can divide itself 1 time, and 8 can divide 24 3 times, and these 2 zeros can follow. So here we have 300 times 20 times 2, $12,000. This is all we had for you today, and we believe you've learned something. If you did, consider giving us a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, and of course, you can share a comment so that we improve on our next lesson. It's been Waffle TV, and we want to thank you for your time. See you in our next lesson, where we'll be looking at another aspect of simple interest. To get more information, you can contact the numbers on the screen, or you can visit our website